Hi, I'm Chief Dennis Jones, and welcome to this month's edition of On Scene with Tampa Fire Rescue. The first woman firefighter was hired by Tampa in 1978. Today, nearly 30 women serve in various positions, including firefighter, lieutenant, captain, and fire inspector. In this show, we're going to meet just a few of these women and learn more about their jobs and what it means to them to be a member of Tampa Fire Rescue. Let's join Captain Wade as he takes us to meet these firefighters at work.
Firefighters every day do basically the same thing. They come into work, they check out their equipment, and they get ready to go on emergency calls. Let's go out to New Tampa and meet Erin Thompson. She's a paramedic assigned to the rescue car out there. Let's see what she has to say.
I've been on the job 1 year now, so I'm still considered a rookie. My role, I'm a firefighter paramedic, and every morning I come in, I go to Station 18, which is where I'm assigned. At that point, I find out whether or not I'm going to be on a rescue car for the day or, in fact, an engine for the day. If I'm on rescue, I come in, like today. I do a thorough check of my rescue car, which means I check my air pack, which is the first thing I do. I check all my equipment, my monitor, my EKG monitor, my drugs that I have on board for the day, my lights on the truck. I have to make sure they're working properly. I turn the truck on, check all the sounds, check all the lights, make sure everything is working properly for the day. I'm here 24 hours, so I have to make sure everything is good to go. It is a place that we live. We're here practically a third of our lives, so we have to take care of this just like you would your own house. You live here, you sleep here, you eat here. Because it's spontaneous. I like coming into work on a every third day basis and not knowing what I'm going to have for the day. Unlike going into an office and you sit down at your desk every day and you have the same things to do on a daily basis. I come into the fire department and have something different every day. Whether it be a fire or somebody hurt, somebody sick, it's something new. I worked mainly for Florida Blood Services. I worked a lot of different health medical offices and a lot of different things before I realized that this was my career. It makes me feel better on the inside knowing that I might make someone's life just a little bit better. Knowing that they're going to go home to their families and be healthy and be safe and happy makes me feel better on the inside because I know that I would want that for my family.
Firefighter Goodson's assigned to Engine 7 on the B platoon.
I have been with Tampa Fire Rescue for under a year. It's very exciting. First thing in the morning when I come in, I find out, if I jerry to another station or not. Once I get to that station, or either if I'm at my station, I go ahead and relieve the person, the firefighter that is on the engine, and put my stuff on. I check out the pack, my air pack. Okay. Turn on the air pack, make sure the bell sounds, and my pass device activates. This is what I need in case we're in a fire and I go down or something happens. I always check to make sure my pass device works. So it gets really loud. I check out my regulator. Check my high pressure line, make sure there's no leaks. Check all my straps, make sure they're working, nothing's broken or anything like that. Last thing you want to do is get to a scene and your air pack is not working. You're no good to your captain or anybody else. Okay, after I've done all that, I just turn it back off, bleed the air, and we're done with my air pack. I usually check my equipment out before I even put it on here. My coat was good. I already had checked it. Make sure there's nothing broken. My neck, got my SCBA mask and it works. I always check and make sure that the air, this part works. The helmet and everything. I put my par tag on the front where my captain is. After we do that, we go ahead and check out the engine. I make sure I know which side my nozzles is on. Just in case I'm the nozzleman, I have to make sure. So I have a fog nozzle on this side and I have a smoothbore nozzle on the other side. This is a crossway. Okay. Since this isn't my engine, I have to make sure I know where everything is. In case we get to a scene and they send me back to grab something, I need to know where everything is. You can't waste time trying to run around and figure out through every door where everything is located. Well, you want to make sure that when you go to a scene that everything is prepared. You have everything that you need, especially if you get to a fire scene. You don't want to get to a fire and your air pack is not working. You know, you do want to go in and make sure you come out safe. You want to make sure that any supplies that you would need, just in case there's any emergencies, you need the AED or anything like that. It's all working. All batteries are working. You have all the packing, everything you need. You just want to be prepared when you get to a scene. I have been working in a doctor's office for 10 years. I wasn't supposed to be there that long, but I enjoy the excitement of it. Every day is different. You know, I don't know what I'm going to get when each call comes in, and that just makes it that much more better for me. The fire, you know, is different, and you don't see too many females involved in it, but I would love to be that mentor or that female that encourages another young woman to want to come on. And it's not just a male's job. You know, that's what I want to be, an inspiration to somebody else. And I just love the excitement of it. I love the excitement of Tampa Fire. It's rewarding every day. I enjoy the patient contact. I enjoy the public contact. It's just exciting. You know, we had a call one night for a public assist. It was an older couple, and she had fallen out the bed and couldn't get up, you know, and they were just so happy that we came to assist them, you know, and it made me feel really good and just really enjoy my job just that much more. This is what I want to do. I do want to help people, whatever I can do to just make a person's day, because, you know, when you get to these scenes, that person, they're having a bad day. And whatever you can do that much more to make it better, you know, it just makes you feel really good. Yes, it was rigorous. It was very challenging for me.
Where's your gear?
On the truck.
While we were conducting the interview, firefighter Goodson and paramedic Thompson were dispatched on a 911 call to a local office park. We followed along.
I have been with Tampa Fire Rescue a little over 10 years. I am assigned to the rescue car, in which I'm responsible for providing advanced life as well as basic life support to the community. I'm also responsible for safe transportation to and from the hospital, as well as in a facility from hospital to hospital. We also respond to all fires and hazard situations and assist with tactical suppression and rescue operations. I am part of the interview panel in which we screen applicants that are applying for a job with the City of Tampa. And of course, we pick out the most qualified applicant for the City of Tampa. I'm also a member of the CISD team, which is the Critical Incident Stress Debrief team, which is comprised of healthcare workers along with law enforcement and fire. And pretty much we're a support group to help our peers whenever they come across some sort of disaster in their day-to-day routine, to help them emotionally deal with the tragic. I'm also a member of the Tampa Fire Honor Guard, in which we attend funerals, line of duty, also retirees. We also participate in ceremonial activities throughout the city. The Urban Search and Rescue team is basically, we receive a lot of training throughout the year in preparation for any type of natural disaster that may take place within, take place locally or statewide. I'm also a counselor for Camp Hopataki, which Hopataki means children. It's a camp that's sponsored by Tampa Fire Local 754 and Tampa General Burn Unit. The camp is for young girls and boys up to the age of 18, in which we take them on a wild adventure for a full week, whether it's swimming, skating, bowling, to amusement parks. And we actually help support them through a lot of emotional scars they have developed from being severely burned. Yeah, actually my family is very heavily involved in the fire service. My husband worked for Hillsborough County. He has reached the level of battalion chief. I have a son that has completed his certification and pursuing a career with the fire department. I also have a stepson that is getting enrolled into the scholarship program. I try to mentor a lot of young women into the fire service to let them know that this is an excellent job. You know, working with in a predominantly male field can be quite intimidating. So I try to help build up their self-esteem and let them know that they can do anything they put their mind to, and not to allow the gender to affect them from having a successful career in the fire service. In the next 5 years, I pursue to take the promotion of a captain, which I'm currently studying for now, and of course move up through the ranks to someday becoming a district chief and hopefully a division chief.
Have a strong head, have a strong heart, and just work hard, and in the end it will work out for you and be happy.
I will let the young ladies know that this is an excellent job. It's very physical and can be very challenging. Let them know the work hours is very flexible, which of course allows you to spend a lot of time with your family. I will let them know by being a female, of course, should not affect them from being very successful in the fire service.
I would definitely tell her this is the best job in the world. Once you get here, don't give up. Just push, push, push until you just feel like you can't give anymore, and then push some more. It's challenging, I know that, and it's a lot of sacrifice, especially if you have a family. But you know, if you can stick it out and work your way through it, it's worth it all in the end. You're always going to have some kind of negative from somebody, and that's anywhere you go. But learn to turn those negatives into a positive and just drive your way all the way through.
If you're interested in becoming a firefighter or paramedic, you can contact our personnel office at 274-7010 to find out more about training opportunities. And we'll see you next time on Scene with Tampa Fire Rescue.